Peace, and welcome to our top 10 video game themes that contain lyrics. I've said it many times on this channel, these musicians are not just video game composers. They are composers, and they are more than capable of composing full-fledged songs. And today, we're gonna back up our words with proof. Guidelines are on screen if you want to see, otherwise let's get this underway. Our first up is from Sonic Adventure 2, Live and Learn.
Can you feel life moving through your mind? Ooh, looks like it came back from
A rock song performed by Crush 40, formerly known as Sons of Angels.
slipping down your spine. Ooh, you're trying to ignore. Yeah!
This song features guitar by Jun Senoue, vocals by Johnny Joeli, and Katsuji Kirata and Takeshi Taneda on drums and bass respectively. Katsuji is no longer with the band. In 2019, he was replaced. Here's their current lineup. An instrumental version of the song was used in Shadow the Hedgehog, so if you like the music but not the vocals, maybe that's the version for you. You can find it used in many different Sonic productions. For example, it's featured in episode 38 of Sonic X, but only in the Japanese and French versions. It also plays in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing on the intro for Seaside Hill. Overall, it's one of the most well-known songs in the Sonic franchise. Our number 9 spot comes from one of my all-time favorite games, Tenchu: The Wrath of Heaven. The opener, titled Sadame, which translates to Fate or Destiny. One thing I like most about the Tenchu series is the music. They always have a good intro song during the opening cinematic. Arranged and composed by Noriyuki Asakura, with the vocal track performed by Yui Murase. She's known to Tenchu fans as she sings in a few of the different games. Noriyuki has a distinct musical style. He likes to combine traditional Japanese instruments with modern elements of rock and jazz. If you listen closely, you'll hear instruments like an electric guitar. It gives off a very unique feel, but yet somehow it fits in a ninja game set in feudal Japan. Next up, at number 8, we have Chrono Cross, Radical Dreamers. A song that's quite the opposite of our previous entries. It's not fast-paced or high energy. It's a slow, soothing, and calm track. Arranged and composed by the great Yasunori Mitsuda. The guitar was played by Tomohiko Kira and vocals by Noriko Mitose. The singer has performed for many different video games, many of them being adult games, but she also has done many RPGs as well, with Chrono Cross being perhaps the most popular. The director of Chrono Cross, Masato Kato, personally requested her. When she was young, she sang for her church choir. She released her first solo album in 2005. She's a talented singer, and her song remains a standout on a great soundtrack. The newly released Chrono Cross even has a subtext, Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition. Our lucky number 7 is from Metal Gear Solid, titled The Best Is Yet to Come. This song plays during the end credits of the first Metal Gear Solid game. first released in 1998 for the PS1. You can also find it in Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. It's an unlockable song for the in-game iPod. It was written and produced by Rika Muranaka. She has composed and arranged a few different songs for Metal Gear, and even for Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of my favorite soundtracks. The Best Is Yet to Come features many different musicians, and the lyrics are in Irish. It's a slow song, and it reminds me of the song that was in Lord of the Rings during the funeral of King Theoden's son, which was actually released after Metal Gear Solid. Our number 6 spot comes from Kingdom Hearts, and it's titled Hikari, or Simple and Clean. Performed by Utada Hikaru and first recorded in 2001. She recorded the Japanese version Hikari and the English translation Simple and Clean. The game soundtrack features an orchestral instrumental by Kingdom Hearts composer Yoko Shimomura, a great composer and a well-known composer for video games. This is one of the most iconic and recognizable themes in the Kingdom Hearts series, and it was the first time Utada had produced a song for a video game. Utada is widely considered to be one of the most influential and best-selling musical artists in Japan. Her first album was released in 1999, and she now has a total of 11 studio albums, plus many other releases like live and compilation albums. She's one of the most successful musicians in all of Japan. Up next at number 5, we have Parappa the Rapper, Stage 2, Instructor Mussolini's Rap.
If you can get far, step on the gas. Step on the brakes.
A game full of memorable songs, however for me, this one stands out. I like how the piano is chopped up, and I like how Mussolini rides the beat. And I bet you've never heard someone say that before. I like Mussolini's flow.
On the brakes. Step on the gas. I'm glad you know which way to go, but it ain't gonna stop me. Here we go. Check and turn.
First released in 1996, Mussolini is played by Sandra Williams. She began performing at a young age, including at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, where she won Showtime at the Apollo 4 consecutive times. She's talented, to say the least. On a side note, she was once a member of the Dap Kings, and I actually saw them in concert once. Little did I know Mussolini was on stage singing. Parappa the Rapper was released in 1996, and there's plenty of good tunes to choose from, but I'm gonna go with Mussolini the driving instructor.
What? I forgot to close the door.
Unlucky number 4 comes from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, the theme of Bloodstained. Not the most popular game or theme on our list today, however, the entire soundtrack is worth a listen. Arranged and composed by Michiru Yamane, someone who we have talked about many times on this channel. She has produced some classic video game tunes, including nearly 10 different Castlevania games. Vocals on this track are by Kahori Yamane, who just happens to be the sister of Michiru. I like her vocals on the track, it really fits the game. It has an eerie, yet beautiful and almost medieval feel. On Michiru's YouTube channel, she has many songs with her sister, so I even left her a comment and asked her, and yes, this is her. Our bronze position is from Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the Way It Is.
The many miles we walk, the many things we learn.
Released on October 26th, 2018, this game still holds up today. Not just the graphics and the story, but also the forgotten aspect of most video games, the music.
May the wind be at your back.
I'm gonna keep this spoiler free, but if you've played the game and reached this point, I think you would agree this song is unforgettable. Not all themes are perfect for the moment, but this one definitely is. If you haven't played Red Dead 2 yet, do yourself a favor and play through it at least once. I have a feeling you will not regret it. And then come back here and leave us a comment.
May the cards lay out astray, all from your command.
In our silver position, we have Final Fantasy VIII, Eyes on Me.
Never sang my songs on the stage.
Released on February 11th of 1999, this was arranged and composed by the legend himself, Nobuo Uematsu.
Never said my words, wishing they.
This is a perfect example of a video game composer producing a successful pop song, and who better to bring it to life than another legend, singer Faye Wong. She owns at least 2 Guinness World Records, best-selling female cantopop artist, and the best-selling video game theme song, Eyes on Me. It definitely earned its spot in this top 10. Her first album dates back to 1989, and since then she has released 19 other albums. Who else better to make a pop song with than one of Asia's biggest pop stars?
I saw you smiling at me. Was it real or just...
And before we reach number 1, we do have a few honorable mentions.
So strong, he's gonna get himself finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want.
Our gold position today is held by Persona 5, Beneath the Mask.
Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue.
A franchise with plenty of good music, however, this is the one for me. I really enjoy the chill vibe.
A question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
With lyrics by Lin Inaizumi, she did an excellent job. I also enjoy the instrumental. Even without the lyrics, this is still a nice listen. Arranged and composed by Shoji Meguro, this is another perfect example of a quote-unquote video game composer that just makes a flat-out good song. First released in 2016, this is my favorite video game song with lyrics.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Check the pinned comment for our next top 10. We always like to take every comment into consideration, so please feel free to leave one. And last but never ever least, shout out to our golden tier patrons: Bearsona, Quantum X, MJJ, Shadow Juste, and FancyJ. I am ICC. Thanks for watching. Peace.